So with that being counter pick, I'd probably ban Yoshi's to be honest.
Mm. No, that's
Like
sensible.
I bet that's more like a more like a personal preference thing because I don't like Yoshi's against Sheik. But like as we both expected, it is Battlefield and they're going
Straight,
right in.
straight to Battlefield. Let's go. All right, we're starting off 20 stocks, 20 stocks. Germany versus Scotland. Shifting Shadows and Kaiser. And we are in.
Yep,
These
near
boys
the shield.
feeling
So
each other out.
yeah, Kaiser not really big on the tech chase. Rolls being red here.
Lovely knee. Good tech there, but follows it up. Nothing
Yep,
huge though from Shifting Shadows.
yep, and I think that's a stock. I was trying to build the man up like he gets edge guard like a madman.
It's so
Ooh, gets
scary
caught
being
up
near the
there.
ledge as a Falcon in this matchup. And
Oh, the
oh, big
reverse.
reverse. Oh, he's playing with him. Nice.
Okay, charge those needles. Let's go. Okay, that's the first stock taken. Maybe a tech chase now. Yep, there we go. In place. Oh no, nice light up there.
Ooh. I
Ooh,
would have.
that could have spelled trouble there if it didn't trade.
I really thought he was gonna just go for a standard back air, but he went for the for a reverse knee.
Oh, gets the shield up in time. Little slow by shifting shadows there, but this should be the stock. Don't think we're gonna see Zelda.
There we go. Keeping it even. Keeping it even. One apiece at the
Yeah.
moment. I think it feels a little bit nervous. Like a couple,
Yeah.
both players missing a few things to begin with.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a pivotal matchup in this match overall, in the series overall.
Yeah. I really like what Shifting Shadow is doing from a Captain Falcon stand, but I don't like it. I don't like that he's playing well from a German standpoint here, but I gotta appreciate it as a Captain Falcon. He's not giving Kaiser a lot to work with here. Ooh, scooped him there.
Just to recover.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. But still, 80% is a lot of damage taken on. That's literally like a hit away from
Yep.
dying there.
One big hit, and all Captain Falcon needs is that
And
setup. But
now the
right
tech
now,
phase is going.
where
Take it all
everyone
the way.
needs to be.
Take it all the way, baby.
Shadows
Oh,
managed
that
to get
jab!
out. The pressure right now from this Sheik, like,
Ooh, I like that up air a lot. Oh, how do you
catch it.
get burned by that? I never thought that was still active, that hit. Ooh, gentleman reverses. Ooh, he was a little greedy there with the forward air. Nair,
Manages to
another
get
nair,
back.
and that. Ooh, but that should be the stock. Up air, nice
Yeah.
mix up there. So
Good
Shifty
old.
Shadows wants to take the stock. He really does.
You can feel it. You can feel that he feels he's getting a bit behind. And right now, it feels
Yeah,
like Case is coming into his own in this matchup. That percentage is building, but finding the killing blows not happening. Will he get the edge guard here?
he does. Nice backyard to clean it up there.
Hmm.
So a better start for Scotland than it was for Italy last crew battle. So that's two stocks taken off the first player.
Definitely within striking distance. Like,
Yeah,
could come back. It feels like Case is definitely trying to play a little bit more patient now. He's like, I need to hold this stock lead. I came in here to do a specific job, and gets the grab.
yeah. Crouch cancel with the weight. Another one. I'm actually surprised Keza. Yeah, there we go. That he didn't throw him off stage yet. Oh, that was such a clean edge guard. Wow. Two stocks taken from Shifting Shadows. Not a bad showing against the Sheik. That is really good in the matchup.
Yeah, no, he gave it a go. He gave it a go. Indeed, you can just see at the end there, he was just like, all right, well, tech chasing, like you see it so much, and he was so consistent with it. Let's just try something a little bit different. Let's wait a little. We'll see if he'll react to it properly. Let's then tech it this way. He was just trying everything he could think of, but like such a difficult matchup
Yeah.
for Falcon players, and that went straight the way. Right the way Germany wanted it. That played right into their hands. They counter picked appropriately or blind picked appropriately, and it just worked out. And now, I mean, now we begin to see the uphill battle. I think.
Yeah, but now what I mentioned earlier is what we're going to see, which is a handful of foxes available to counter the Sheik. The foxes that they have available right now are Ryzen, like
Mhm.
you said, up and coming player. They have Modenter, established name in Europe, and Fuzziness is actually locked in as Fox for this crew battle, not as Falcon or
Mhm.
anything else. I mean, Fuzziness plays everything.
He plays everything.
But he's locked in as Fox. If Fuzziness actually plays and actually gets sent in, I think they are rather anchoring him and probably sending in Modento here.
Hmm.
But yeah, what do you think? Maybe another Falcon?
Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't want to limit yourself there. I think Medenta, I've seen his name about on various tournaments and
Yeah,
name that people know. So I think like yeah, strong counter pick choice unless he doesn't feel himself in the
good.
matchup. Personally, I would throw in him or fuzziness. You're rubbing your hands. Have you just
I'm
seen what
sending
I've
in
seen?
another Falcon.
You've seen. Okay, Clay Kit, Falcon player. But this is the thing. Maybe this is just the spirit of the Scottish. They have so many fast followers. They're like, screw it, we can do this. Don't matter. Don't matter the matchup. We're gonna go in. Maybe he loves Sheiks.
That's possible. Like, I actually think the matchup is even. It's just really hard to play for Falcon, and you have to be kind of patient.
Mm.
Did I misread something? Why do I see a Falco on the screen? Oh, but never mind. That's just Kaz doing hand warmers against somebody else. Um, yeah, the sending in Clay Kit. I think the matchup is hard to play, but it's even. And
Mm.
if Clay Kit says, "Yo, I play Sheik all the time. I'm really good against Sheik," it's something that's possible because Keza didn't look like comfortable. It was not like he was four stocking him or even close to it. It was like kind of even. He just was a little bit better than Shifting Shadows in the beginning. So he just cleaned it out better.
It
So
seemed like the execution was
yeah,
definitely on Case's side. He was just a little bit more on point, a little bit with more precision, and obviously you really need that to make a difference in these sort of matchups. So it's definitely not undoable. Like two stocks as
yeah.
well, so they might be able to claw it back here. Have you seen Glaykit play before?
I think I saw him once in another crew battle. Not too sure, but I think I've seen him. No, wasn't he? Didn't we commentate him in amateur finals?
I don't
Was it
believe
him?
so because I'm pretty sure I've seen his name in my pool for each of these tournaments, and
Oh
he
wow!
has
So,
DQ'd
so you.
himself. and,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. So he's a bit of an unknown one for me. He's down as Falco, so
yeah.
it's
Chat is actually saying he's like a Falco player, but we see him as Falcon, like registered as Falcon. Maybe
uh,
that was a mistake.
it looks like a
It seems
typo.
like it was a mistake. So
I think
yeah,
that this looks a bit more promising from my books. Like I would definitely, I'm a fan of throwing out Falco against a Sheik. It's a matchup which I think, obviously, in comparison to the former,
yeah.
much nicer for Team Scotland. Um, but I don't know, like how comfortable are you feeling because it can go. Like, his Falco, it can go the wrong way
I
really
mean,
quickly
like
as well.
Sheik Falco is also like one of the matchups that is actually considered Sheik favored by a lot. I think it's actually even, but you hear like you won't hear Sheik complain about playing a Falco.
No, that is definitely something I've never heard
Yeah.
really.
So the question is, how comfortable is Claykit against Sheik, and how comfortable is Kaiser against Falco? Because like from the way he's tech chasing, it looks like he's quite comfortable.
My man said, I'm a power shield your laser and grab you, and it's gonna be a stock.
And that looks like a stop to me. Hold the ledge.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
Wow.
Lemon squeezy.
That's
Kaiser,
crispy.
Kaiser looking poised to like take out another player here. Not too much damage on him.
I feel
Okay.
like really trying to get in there. He's trying to get the aggro going. And I love a Falco that does try and do that. Try and get you off balance immediately. But like, Case are doing well, just shielding in the right places, keeping the right space, making it difficult.
Ooh, you saw how he tried to catch that down there with a huge bear. Sheik's legs are so long. Really, really good tools to like space around the opponent's approaches. And Keza back to the ledge. Little movement over the platform, intended or not. I'm just gonna say it was.
Made him get out of there quite nicely. Ooh.
There we go. Oh, nice slide over the platform. That could have been the stock if he didn't get that slide off.
Edge guard.
Still the stock.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Closes it out. Just one more for Scotland. They'll be hyping him up.
Yeah.
He can do this. I think he's starting to feel himself a little bit. He was a bit aggro to begin with, but now we're playing the laser game a little bit more. Ooh, gets caught out there.
Ooh, I think that might have been a misinput by Keza there. Oh wow, he clanked. Another power shield there. Another one.
You shall approach me. Nice forward air. Good neutral air out shield.
Yeah, out of shield is so strong.
Such a powerful tool for Sheiks.
Yeah.
Man.
Sheiks have
Scary.
it so easy. But I'm not gonna lie, Sheiks have it so easy. So
I'm on your side with that. I have always hated this character.
same. Like I'm all for Team Germany, right? But I can never be mad if a Sheik loses. I'm still gonna be kind of happy somewhere in the inside there. But Kaiser hasn't lost yet, but it's looking like you might lose the stock quite soon. 100% on him right now, but he gets a tech chase started. Ooh, Rette in place there. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that might be it. Oh, he went for the reverse fair. Wow.
Just
probably
missed it.
should have gone for the back air, but I respect the attempt there.
That would have been nice. Like if you had connected, that would have been a highlight.
Yeah. Oh, these slow nairs are so strong. Ooh, I would have bet all my lunch money that there was a shield drop fair coming.
Like trying to be way safer. He knows just one big hit. He can see
one tilt away from death. Or one nair out of shield.
There is.
Oh, these needles were so strong. Let's go. That's what I want to see in this one situation and never again. But
Okay.
I'm cheering for the Sheik.
Hey man, Case is doing it for you guys right now. What is this? Is his 7th stock? This
Come on,
might be a
Nicholas.
full 8.
Yeah,
Oh my days.
Give it! Oh no! What happened there?
It froze for me. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was a rage quit for a second. I was like, no, it didn't happen. Wow, reverse
Holy.
up B. That's unfortunate for Kesa. That would have been a solid, really solid performance. Good. I mean, you gotta get lucky sometimes. You gotta get lucky sometimes, and Glacier got it there.
So that's still, if I'm not miscalculating, 7 stocks taken by Kaiser.
Yep. Strong performance.
He did his job. Question being, who is Germany gonna send in? I think it's not gonna be Kobobi because he hates Falco with a passion. He thinks the matchup is like, I don't know, 70-30, which is totally not true. It's even, and he's gonna call me out on that later. But I think we're gonna see one of the big 3. Like we're gonna see Kinzo, Nikki, or Rix, and
send him one of the men to take those stocks. Take them and bring you home.
I mean, it's 7 stocks taken right now for Germany, and they haven't sent out one of the big hitters. So it's looking really, really well for Germany, even if that instance at the end of the last game didn't look like it. It definitely wasn't. But with, I suppose, maybe Kinzo coming in, because he's like one of the players that's really good at building this momentum with his fast-paced, aggressive playstyle. I think Claykid needs to be prepared here.
Yeah, he definitely needs to sort of get some breath and compose himself.
Yep.
Start thinking about the matchups which can be coming your way, because I mean, it does seem like it's going to be a spacey of one sort, like most likely. So but at the same time, you also have to get into the mind frame of, like you're about to go up against one of the big hitters probably of the scene. You're going to go against one of the the three probably sponsored players that out there in Europe. You know what I mean? So it's a difficult task, but it could happen. He got a bit lucky there. Maybe you'll find his rhythm. Um, who do you want to see come in
Oh, Kinzo. Kinzo
back
for
in
sure.
Germany? You want Kinzo in hardcore. You want to
That's
see
because
him go on
everybody in Germany
ahead.
wants to see Kinzo always and at every
Hey
time.
man, I want to see it live and in person. I want to see I want to see this man go killer mode again, just like he did against Spain. I think that would be hype to see.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I'm still waiting to
It's
find
actually
out.
it's actually kind of boring is the wrong word, but unfortunate that there's only so few characters on the Scottish team. Because what I actually enjoy most about Kinzo is how well he plays against like all these weird mid-tier characters.
Mm,
Like he has never lost to his Samus. He usually, like, if you saw him play against Raiden at the last same event, that was a big destruction. That was like
mm,
clap. Um, and he also never lost against Niklas, like Rix lost to Niklas recently, and
mm.
one of the last offline tournaments, Nikki lost against Six, like against a Link. Nick, Kinzo doesn't lose against mid tiers. It seems like so. Always hope like to be able to commentate it, like to see Niklas go in against like some weird stuff. But
Do, do you think that's down to, I guess, just being built different? Do you think he
no,
just does
no,
the research? There's
this man, Kinzo, he is like the Iron Man player, the Mango X Iron Man player. He it's like him, me, Parsec, Fortelt. We always play like Iron Man. We rotate all the characters, and usually Kinzo like destroys us, like no questions asked. He knows how to play most characters. He has a really strong Link. He has like a Bowser. His DK is probably almost as good as like most or K12s. He has like beat beaten like German top players in like net play tournaments with DK only. So his knowledge about the cast is actually
goes
quite
deep.
quite deep.
Goes deep. It's one of those situations, like one of those when you come across a player like that, it's crazy to see how far deep they understand this game, like how many different characters they can whip your butt with.
Yeah.
That's time. That man's putting the time then.
So all the time I spent verbally jacking off Kinzo was all for naught because Rix is actually the one going in.
Oh,
So it's gonna be the Green Fox of Germany, one of the recently, or well, it's not that recent anymore, but for the last year and a half almost, he has been like steadily rising to the ranks, beating Prof on several occasions. Uh,
coming for the color. Coming for his
Coming
color.
for the color. I think Rick's actually switched to the Green Fox like quite recently, like a year ago. He was, I think, a neutral or red Fox player before that. But yeah,
Some hand warmers going in there. Do you think this is sort of they all maybe rock paper scissors to come in? Do you think it's maybe, what, let's not go for Falco? Falco, let's throw in a Fox. You know how
I
Falco can be. It can be a little
I
bit weird.
you know what I can imagine because like Rix is one of the guys with like a big ego, right? He probably said, "I want to go in because I want to do better than what Kinzo did last crew battle." I think Rix is literally going in planning to take all the stocks to say to Kinzo, "Haha, I did better than you did last time."
He's about to show up. He's about to show up and show off. He's like, this is my highlight reel now. Plug me
Yeah,
in. Send me in code. No, I like that. I like a player with that
because
mentality.
like you gotta imagine like these two, like that's like they're my region. We're from the same region, the south west of Germany, and these two, that's like rivalry. Like in the beginning, we had like a lot of spaces that were on the same level. Like Parsec was in there.
Mm.
You know, it was like really close with PHL as well. And then Kinzo and Rix both switched to box, and coincidentally just started becoming better and better and better. And now Parsec is a Rick student and not a player that's winning against Ricks, right? So I'm not saying it's all because of the box. It's probably a mix
Man.
of the box and a lot of dedicated effort because those two are grinders, Kinzo as well as Rix, and it's really healthy the rivalry they both have. They play a lot of friendlies, and they always look at each other's performances and always happy to outperform the other.
Hey man, it's always good to have someone that can push you like that,
Yeah,
or like a close rival.
yeah,
Just to help spur you on even more than chasing the big glory, let's say.
yeah.
Well, going straight into it, Yoshi's stories, lack of space. I like it at the moment from Glaker. He started off okay, but man, I'm so scared for Falco when he's by that ledge. And
Yeah, and that's it, is it? Oh no, weak back header.
oh,
Hit him with a laserland up smash. Okay, I see your Rix. I see your Rix. I
ooh,
see your Rix.
the box, the
The
box
box.
special.
The box.
That's what I'm calling that. Laser up smash, man.
Laserland up smash. So Rix is a coach at Cone's Academy. You can check out their Patreon if you saw that and you're thinking to yourself, "Wow, I want to learn that."
Yeah.
Rix is one of many coaches, so I'm quickly going to plug Cone's Academy. You can check it out on Patreon. Also look at the consumer content pass. There's a lot of coaches, and with a €5 per month consumer pass, you can watch all the VODs of the students with their coaches. It's really a deal.
Man,
And you can
220
learn how to laserland up smash clay kid. Apparently, that was crazy.
mental. 225 lessons, I believe it's up to now. I believe that's how deep this VOD library is going.
Yeah.
If you can't get a one-on-one coach, man, just €5, £5, for the content consumer passes is all you need, man. You can learn so much. I believe he's got a league going as well now. There's like he's got
Oh,
Cone's
the Pro
own.
League. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a league system, just like you would do it like a Premier League and Championship, right? It's seeded into divisions, and you get at the end of each division, the top players play promotion matches against the bottom players of the league above them, and we saw quite some movement there. And yeah, I'm in it.
Hype.
I'm steadily sitting in Division 4,
Love that.
and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of matchups. You play against new people that you haven't played before. Cons Academy with the Cone League, it's quite some fun there.
Nice, nice. Love to hear it. Definitely go check that out, guys. Especially if you want to make improvements, this is definitely the place to go for the European scene. But
But
coming next, Scotland. Who do you send in? Is it time? Is Fuzziness playing? Do we even know? is it? Do we throw in Rise on for another Fox Ditto?
I think if they studied Germany, they're gonna send in the remaining Falcon, maybe, because that's a matchup Rix has traditionally been struggling with. It's like one of his weaker matchups. He worked on it. He's still like really good in the matchup, but it's still he's not as confident against Captain Falcon, I'd say, as he is against like Spaceys or Marth or Sheik. So Falcon might be a good choice. I hope I didn't give them ideas now. I don't think they're locked in yet. But
Coach is listening into your words, Spino. He's listening in.
Rix can handle it. He can handle it. Doesn't matter what they throw at him. It's over.
I don't think they listen to you. I think they're bringing him out. They're bringing him out.
Ooh, the Fuzzy Fox. It's gonna be
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy Fox. I'm actually gonna be seeing Fuzziness. Wow, this is exciting. Last time I commentated the Scotland battle, I was waiting for him and they didn't send him in. So this is new.
He wasn't feeling it. Obviously, a lot of history here from the Smash scene in Europe. Obviously, Fuzzy's been around for a while, plays a mixture of different characters.
Yeah. I'm calling a 3-stock for Rix.
3-stock from Rix. I mean, I've seen Fuzzy lose to Fox a lot in my time.
Same.
So
I've seen him lose to Fox recently and get mad about it. That's
Uh, I always found it interesting watching his matches throughout the years. Like, if you can get Fuzzy to the point where he's a little bit tilted, it it can go really badly. But
yeah,
every now and then you see the magic. You
yeah.
you see the
I mean,
longevity. You see the history.
not taking anything away from Fuzziness. Fuzziness used to be like a European, like top player, right? Now he's just like a just in like with all due respect, like just like somebody people know, and that is like a really decent European player. But he's not at the top anymore like he used to. But think if he can like tap into that, if he can like get like his flow going, if he can get a little bit into Rix's head there, then this could be like a small upset in the making.
Could be an upset. Could at least claw back a bunch of stocks for Scotland. It's definitely interesting. Um, it's definitely an interesting matchup to see. Like I'm hoping we see some of that old spark. I remember back in the day, crowding around a CRT at Smash Needs You or something like that versus Fuzziness versus Armada, taking a game off of him, people going crazy. This is the fuzziness I want to see on this screen right now. Obviously, I don't think he has time to put in the same amount of work as he used to. I don't
Yeah,
know if he even has a drive to do it, but I don't know. Maybe Rix is just on a whole nother level. Maybe the game's
maybe.
just
Maybe it's Fox Didos is one of Rix's strongest suits. Like I mentioned earlier, he hasn't lost to like a German Fox at least like in quite some time. Beaten Prof at like some of the tournaments before the same circuit. So he's definitely really good in the matchup. They're going right in, I suppose. Yeah, they do. So I'm still excited to see what Fuzziness can do. Like sometimes, like new school players like Rix get kind of have kind of a little bit of a hard time with like the old school playstyle that like Fuzziness and some other players do have.
he manages to get back on there.
Ooh. And
Misledge that. You hate to see that specifically in Cruise as well.
yeah. Oh, Rix, by the way, didn't mention that before, but like, ooh, that's what I love to see.
Two stocks just gone like that. Didn't
Um,
really have to work for it at all.
I was about to say like Rix, like before he got like that good with the box, he was in Germany kind of known for be like really cheesy and like looking for like this low percent gimps, and he still has those in him, right?
Yeah.
He still can do them. I was about to say Fuzziness has to be careful not to like get gimped at low percents, but he just gimped himself 2 times. So
He's doing a job. Doing a job
ooh,
for
I
you.
just charged it in his face. Okay,
Kind of got stuck there by the looks of it.
still
Comes
alive.
back on.
Nice ang. Ooh, connects
Nice.
into the up smash. Okay, I see. I see your Fuzziness.
Not a complete wash yet. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Man, it's always interesting to see these box players play, man. Like,
Yeah.
this game
It's
is
weird.
like,
The box players are a different breed. It's like crazy. Like you go on unranked and you play against somebody and you can immediately tell if he's on the box or not.
the movement is just so just that has that certain style, and you can just see
Yeah.
it. You can just see the little difference. Ooh, ooh.
No jump.
Oh,
Oh, almost.
good tag.
Ah, the Shy Guy maybe helping him out there a little.
Yeah, for sure. Edge card? Oh. Gets back in.
Oh, Shiner of Shield there. Okay.
That was a great angle.
Yeah. Oh, he missed his stuff there. Ooh, that might be it.
Gets back on.
Still alive. Still alive.
Good DI. Comes back, man. These recoveries in this game. I don't know if it's missed opportunities for edge guards or
Oh, the
not
weird
really
angle. No.
recover.
Rix looks kind of nervous though. Oh, but I called it restock. I got it restock. I'm
Yeah.
happy Rix goes back to 0% now. This is Fuzzy. Fuzzy was kind of getting into it after these two SDs.
Yeah.
These two SDs were obviously unfortunate for Scotland, but I think he really held his own quite well there in the
I
end.
I think I don't know, maybe give it one more game. If they had the opportunity to do one more game, we might have seen a much more even or tighter battle there. It for the whole match. sort of had this bit of like it had a little tiny bit of a sloppiness vibe. There was some
Yeah,
questionable,
both sides. Yeah,
yeah, some questionable things happening. But I mean, this you gotta take it as it comes in a crew battle. You get one opportunity, you get one chance, and that's it. Two stocks taken um, from SDs, and then Rick's just doing Rick's things. One stock loss so far, and I think it's looking kind of dire for Scotland at the moment. They're starting to look a bit suspect, just like Spain at this point.
yeah. I mean, it's still 3 stocks of Ricks against 8 stocks of Scotland. They still can send in 2 more players. They do have like strong players left. I think it's probably time for Fate to come out
Yeah,
and like take Ricks to like maybe Stadium. He's gonna ban FD, so maybe Stadium or Yoshi's.
yeah,
We've
agree.
seen the Math players in the previous crew battle taking spaces to Yoshi's, and it worked out quite well for Mirko, taking these stocks of Frenzy and Prof.
I completely agreed. I think unless Fade is unless there's something specific that Fade is aware of or he's not feeling, I think this is the time for him to come out. Like you just got to give it a go now. Like Marv Fox, one of those closer matchups. I think in a crew setting like that, like it's such an opportunistic character to have in
Yeah,
this matchup. Like couple of mistakes you saw, maybe that Rix was feeling a little bit on edge there, was making a couple of input mistakes. Maybe you can capitalize on that. Maybe you just play absolutely solid as Fade anyway, and you can kind of just dominate, which Marv can do in this
yeah.
matchup.
But
Um,
seems like Scotland heard my advice earlier, and they're sending in the last Falcon right now, which is Graham, I think. Oh,
Graham.
Graham. Yeah, Graham, right. Sorry for the mispronounce there. Graham, didn't he play Math? Did he switch or something?
He might have switched. Might have switched recently. I'm not sure. Not a name that I'm too familiar with myself personally. Um, Interesting to see another Falcon come out, man. They love Falcon up in Scotland. Up north,
Yeah.
love a little bit of Falcon.
I need to go to Scotland. I love Falcon too. It's, as you might be able to tell. Yeah, I mean, it's a Falcon on paper, but we had another Falcon on paper earlier who turned out to be a Falco, so maybe it's another Math in disguise. Maybe it's actually going to be a Falcon, and as I said earlier, Rick's still good in the matchup, not taking anything away from him, but he had some trouble with Falcon in the past. So I'm excited to see him showing us that he has no trouble with Falcon anymore.
I
And
think they might have heard you. They might have heard you and thought
might
this
have
was the time to bring it out.
maybe I conned them. Maybe he actually was great against Falcon all along, and I was hoping they're listening in.
I mean, where do you think you go if you're Graham as well? Like, where are you taking Ricks in your opinion?
I
If you're
mean,
counter picking him right now, where do you take him as Falcon? Like, where are you feeling comfortable? Knowing that he might have a
I'm asking him Battlefield, okay, and then he's gonna say no, and then depending on what Graham prefers, it's either Dreamland or Stadium.
fair play. Look, people. By the way, chat. Right, if you're newer to the scene, if you find yourself coming up against a Falcon player in bracket, in pools, and
Always
they
say
ask you
yes.
Battlefield,
Always
you
say
say
yes.
no. You rock,
It's the
paper, scissors that
honorable
person.
thing to do to say yes to Falcon. You can say no to Sheik. I'm fine with that because Sheik's also suggests the Battlefield quite often. But against Falcon, it's just fair. It's like
You make them work for it. That's what I say. You make them work for it. You beat my rock.
okay. Seems to be a Dreamland. I've just read in our chat, so they're gonna go on Dreamland.
I like that. Gives like
Yeah,
survive for a long time. Lots of opportunity to move around. You can definitely play it a lot more patient as the Falcon,
yeah,
which I think is very pivotal in this matchup indeed. But at the same time, like I was saying earlier, when there is that huge skill crap, in my experience, you take them to a bigger stage, makes neutral a lot more difficult to play, right? But who
yeah.
knows?
So seems like they're about to start. Waiting for the 45, I suppose. Yeah, they're waiting for 45. I can feel the suspense. And there we go. 45.99 is where they start. Um, yeah, I agree. Especially with like Falcon being fast falling and as heavy as he is. Ooh, he's going in here and the read. That was
Graham!
clean.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like that. That was spicy.
that was
Speedo,
spicy
Speedo,
indeed.
Speedo is speechless.
I'm just like surprised that Riggs did this roll away, which is like obvious. Usually, like he is really good at like not giving Falcons the rolls they're looking for. But clean stock from Riggs, bringing it right back to status quo here. I'm kind of torn here
Like,
on what I think about Riggs and the way he's approaching this. I feel like he's kind of a little bit antsy, which he shouldn't be.
yeah, he's definitely doing some of the big mistakes that you definitely see in this matchup. And right now, Graham he's just been capitalizing on it, just waiting for
Ooh.
those rushes in and dealing with it. But right now,
Yeah, that's
Rix is he's warmed up. He's like, this is the position you want these Falcons in. You want them
and
off
that
the
hurt.
stage.
Yeah,
Beautiful, absolute precision there. All
yeah.
the back airs perfectly timed, perfectly placed, and this is what top players do.
I actually love the timing mix-up Graham is doing here.
Ooh, another
Ooh,
one!
get the ledge! Oh, nice roll in there from. Wow. Ooh, and he
Nice.
reads the tag. That's another stock gone. That's what he was hoping for, to get another one. He's dead now. No jump.
Aye, man. I'm right now, Graham. I think he's doing himself quite proud. If he could take this
Yeah.
stock, this is big things for Scotland. Oh, these up tilts.
Okay. Okay.
I love it. Both of these players just willing to battle it out right now,
Yeah.
going hard against each
That
other. But
might be
Ed
it.
Garden scenario, this is probably it.
If I can kick, another chance.
Back,
Shine.
yeah, there
And
we go.
okay.
The dire situation for which Falcos do not want to be in. Up B,
Yeah.
pending, trying to get back to the stage. Backwards facing Fox, ready to smack you as many times as necessary. That was a
That
good showing.
that was a good showing. Yeah. I mean, it's still looking grim, and it's a mountain to climb for them. Quite impossible to come back from this. Almost, I dare say that, but still a little spark of hope here, a little ray of light. Um, Rick's only one stock remaining, and I think now they're going to send in Fade with the math. I think they're having him anchor, but I was wrong about that last set too. So we might see Modenter, who we haven't seen yet. The thing is, even if Rix loses that stock, you can send in Nikki or Kinzo. That's kind of hard.
Mm.
That's
It's
kind of
definitely
rough.
gotten to that time in the crew battle. It's complete uphill battle for Scotland. You just want to go in and sort of show yourself off now a little bit,
Yeah,
see what looks you can take. You got the big boys weighing in the wings. Who steps up to the plate next? That's the question. Like who's ready just to give it a go. I want to see modern tour, modern tour.
So what I just we said Graham the whole time. We just got a correction that it was Johnny Turbo, that there was like a mistake in the form or something. So it was actually Johnny
Ooh,
Turbo who went in and just did perform really well against Rix. So it's Johnny Turbo, not Graham, because I'm so sure Graham is a math. Like I was so confused there. Okay,
our apologies there.
our apologies there indeed. So still Scotland is thinking about who they're going to send in now, but with like two spaces remaining and in the wings as well as one spacey now, I think now is the time for the math. That's the last layer.
Yeah, and bring Faden. Show off the math. switch up a little bit, different sort of speed. Again, another opportunity to gain some valuable cruise experience.
Yeah,
It, definitely, like, I mean, you wanna take out Ricks. You wanna
yeah.
get those last stocks as best you can. You don't wanna you wanna sort of squash it a little bit. Sort of show that maybe you performed a little bit better than Spain as well.
Indeed, and from the way it's looking, we are seeing a hand warm against Marford now, so it's gonna be Fate. And they're going to Pokemon Stadium, we are being told, so just about it's what we expected. Was either Stadium or Yoshi's, I suppose. So
Standard.
pretty standard. Fox still really scary on Pokemon Stadium with how early he kills off the top.
I think it's definitely one of the stages where, again, like we mentioned earlier, like you do see these foxes go into a bit more turbo speed when it hits these
Yeah.
the Pokemon Stadium. Obviously, the killing off the top is scary. It's a little bit lower, but I don't know. Like it's a lot of space for this dash dance from a Marth. It's also really nice with those platforms. They're just perfect. Let's see if he can get it going. Let's see if he can bring home another stock for the Scotland team here.
Yeah.
Fade, you want to see it happen. Or maybe not you in particular, Spino, but but we want to we,
Maybe.
we want to see a little bit more melee. We want to
I mean,
see a couple more stocks coming off.
I want to see Rick's 4 stock now because then we actually did 1 stock better than England did against Italy earlier.
Boom! Always trying to outperform.
Always trying
Always
to
trying to
outperform
outperform. Hey,
German efficiency there.
when it comes down to it, it's going to play a pivotal role at the end of the day. Like, so yeah. Plus, like you said, if he's feeling himself, he'll be wanting to outperform Kenzo like last time, and I think
Yeah,
he's getting awfully close.
awfully
He's getting
close. 4
awfully
stocks
close
more
to
to
doing
take,
it.
and then he does it. I'm not sure how many stocks Kinzo took. I think it was 15, something among those lines. Uh, so Rick's not quite there yet, but on a good way,
Hmm.
and he's gonna be quite motivated to do a lot of damage, if nothing else, to Fate right now.
You'd expect he's feeling himself. You would expect it. How's his Marth matchup generally?
As well as you'd expect it from a high level Fox. I mean, obviously you cannot always win against Marth, but I think for Fox he's quite decent in the matchup. He's also not a complainer, right? There's like a lot of these Fox complainers that consider switching to Sheik, and Rick's actually before he switched to Fox he was a Marth main for a while, so he knows the matchup really well.
He's got that
And
insider knowledge.
and I don't think he is one of the foxes that is even considering switching to Sheik or anything for the Marth matchup.
I love that. Show the people that it's doable. It is 100%
This
not
looks
needed to
doable.
switch. Oof. That's beautiful. Caught the mist tech on the platform up there, and like we said, that lower ceiling gonna play a part. But let's go combos.
Ooh, he's lucky he that sent him the other way there. That's not gonna kill yet, but not perfectly either. Ooh, that was a great angle there. A little tricky to cover the on stage there. No jump, I think. Might have gotten it back there. Yeah, and that's
Gonna be
it.
Yeah.
Stock for stock. What you expected from Fate here? Question being, is Nikki or Kinzo gonna go in, or are they actually gonna send in Kobobi because Captain Falcon maybe has a better matchup than a Spacey?
Mhm.
Also, I don't
Uh,
think Kobobi has gotten that much screen time yet in the crew battles, so he might
might
be
be
really antsy to go in here.
Yeah, it might be a good time to throw him out there. You never know when he might need him further down the line. He needs to experience the pressure, get those minutes on the board, for
Yeah.
instance. But at the same time, do you just want to close out? Do you just want to dust your hands, call it a day? Because I mean, it's a region with a lot of Falcons. Like Fade might be thinking, yeah, send in the Falcon. Send in the Falcon.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. He's probably really well versed in the matchup, looking at all these Falcons that Scotland has here. Um, I actually think Nikki is probably the best pick. Nikki and Kinzo both really strong in the matchup, but I think Nikki a little bit stronger. If I remember watching him pop off against Mackenzie in I think it was losers top 8 qualifier at the Phoenix Blue. I was commentating that, I think, or just watching. I don't remember, but it was he went off Nikki against Marth there, and if he can replicate that against Fate, Fate is going to have a lot of trouble here. That being said, they're sending actually in Kobobi, so they might want to give him that screen time, or just wanna have him play a matchup he's quite comfortable in, because
For sure.
Kobobi playing with Karon quite often, both being from Berlin.
I think it's definitely a good pick if he's very familiar with the matchup. Give him that opportunity to get some time in the crew, get him on
Yep.
screen, give him that experience again. Don't know when you might need him in the future.
Yep.
Regardless of it being quite a nice Falcon region by the looks of it. Hey, if you're feeling comfortable, everyone knows the sort of
Yep.
things which can that can happen in Marth versus Falcon. It can
Yeah.
be quite harsh sometimes for Marth players. And it looks like he's also getting his way with Battlefield.
Yeah, I was about to say, looks like looks like Fate didn't listen to your advice from earlier and just agreed with Battlefield. Although obviously, like, Martha is gonna strike Dreamland, so I think that is just an obvious thing here. Yeah, Kobobi definitely really strong in most matchups. He always hates Falco. I talked about that earlier, but he usually, like, really destroys most floaties and math and cheeks that get into his way. So I'm thinking Kobobi will close this out with the stock advantage and him being familiar in the matchup. I mean, even if they're both familiar in the matchup, I think there's still like a little bit of like a skill gap, even if not as big as some of the other matchups we've seen. So
well, I think at this point as well, like he's maybe expected to close it out. I think if you look back towards the leaderboard as well, Germany have, let's just call it where it is. They pretty much probably won this matchup now. They're the only team in Pool A without a loss. I think maybe actually France haven't lost either. But their stock advantage, to my understanding, is much dearer at the moment. You guys are absolutely smashing it. So they can take this risk. They can allow other players in the team to get their time, and we can see what happens now. Maybe the final match for Scotland.
Maybe, but let's see if Fate has anything to say about that. Ooh, that was an NCF smash. You love seeing that when you're Falcon. It's nothing. It's because it's really like when you're expecting it. It's nothing that's easier to punish than like a math that's F smashing a lot. And that's stuck. Ooh, it's not stuck. Dude, why don't you just take the knee?
Yeah. Well.
Oh wait, it's Kobobi. I forgot. Stomp knee is nothing he's capable of, actually. I mean that in the most literal sense. He doesn't go for stomp knee because every time he does, he misses the knee. So
it's like, screw this. I'm down there and again.
I'm down there again. To be fair, I think he was going for the nipple there, the nipple spike, and he just missed it slightly because that would have killed from that position. Ooh, catches him with a side B there. Wait, nice wait there, actually.
Alright, Fade trying to find his foot in. Oh, another forward smash. Like you said, like you don't want to be throwing them out. And
ooh,
again,
tomahawk. He could have actually kneed that and taken the stock, but I guess he didn't want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was a smart recovery there.
That was tricky.
So,
yeah.
Last stock for the Scottish crew here.
Go on, Fade. Get one more. Nice.
Yeah, that might be it. F smash should do it. Yep.
There we go. No escaping that. Takes the stock.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can do any more damage
Dude, this
before.
this is the fate. This is like the third or fourth time he rolled in on the platform now, and every time has been punished. He needs to adapt to that if he wants to bring this back. But I think it's over.
Oh man.
Oh! A
Oh!
little bit of flavor in the end here.
Ooh.
Hit him with the hot and spicy.
He said he don't
Okay.
like. You said he don't like to knee, so he's
He
gonna switch it
didn't,
up on
I
you.
think he didn't even try to knee once in the whole game here.
Man, that was nice. That was
That,
slick.
that was pretty slick.
That
Yeah.
was slick, baby. Um, boom. Love that. Germany takes another.